From Delaware's premier television company comes a new and exciting website, Delaware28.com. On Delaware28.com, you can check on the latest updates on all your favorite shows. Around town, city scene, cook to order, product knowledge, and the Tim Qualls Show. And now you can also enjoy our live feed feature where you, too, can become a star. So don't delay and get on your computer today and check Delaware28.com. Delaware's premier television programming is now your premier website.
To get your message out to over 2 million homes, call Positive Promotions at 302-292-3994 or log on to our website at posprotv.com.
Right way.
That's it.
That's it right there. Had to make them do it twice. But
that's right. They got it down now.
Dave Tiberi here with me. Welcome back, my friend.
Tim, thanks for having me.
Yeah. And,
again.
You're done. So we got the girls coming up.
It's been a pleasure. I'll see you later.
No, but I'm excited because now we're going into fight number 3.
This is fight number 3.
Yeah.
And it's actually pretty exciting. Of course, the first fight was exciting because the joke was we set a record with females at the fight. Frank Stallone flew in for me.
Right.
So when Frank, he looks identical to his brother, and he's, of course, in that new Qualls movie. And so
is he as short as his brother?
You know, it's interesting. A couple inches taller.
Yeah.
And
people don't realize how short.
Yeah. Sylvester's short. Somebody said 5'7.5", I think.
Yeah, that's pushing it by 2.
Yeah.
Trust me.
He's really built, really good shape.
Yeah.
And
it's easy to build when you're that little.
Oh yeah, you got a lot.
Look at Richie's little brother. So he's not as built as Richie. Are you awake yet, Rich?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Long day at work.
We're gonna get to you, but before we get to that, because the fight it's coming up. I mean, this is the third one. Now you're going back to the PAL Center.
We're heading back to the PAL Center December 8th, and we're pretty excited about it, the Hokas and PAL, because it's a great venue. Talked to Jimmy Riggs, the executive director, today, and he said it seats about 2,500 people. Actually, the last couple of months, I was sharing before the show, I've done a little over 30 media interviews, a lot of boxing magazines. I'm right now dialoguing with 3 TV networks to start covering our fights, so that's really great news. And you've done a great job helping us get the word out, because they usually base that on fan base.
Right.
Great fights, guys like Mikey and Rich, and then on top of that, a strong fan base.
You seem to, I guess, being an ex-fighter, it helps a lot, and especially with your story as the uncrowned champion, and everybody knows that here in the state of Delaware. But for those folks who tune in from Jersey, Philadelphia, you fought against Tony and really kicked his butt, as everybody saw on TV, but they awarded him the fight at the end of it, and then you quit fighting afterwards, turned down a lot of money and stuff. I'm just glad to see you get back in boxing, because you're getting excited again, Dave. You've been in the TV business now for quite a few years doing all that, but I see that the glow in that eye once again, and helping these fighters. That's what it's all about.
It is, Tim. It's been a lot of fun because these fighters. From all over the country. Of course, the local guys I have a blast with, being born and raised in Delaware. But I'm on the phone with Jerry Cooney, with Bernard Hopkins, who's my chief sparring partner, Joe Frazier, Larry Holmes. So it's neat because all these guys, hey, what are you doing? And of course, you met Pernell Whitaker at the last fight. And it's been great.
So you got some surprises coming in on this fight. I mean, I know you're talking to some different boxers from around the country. A lot of them it's like they're getting in line now. Dave's putting on another fight. I want to come. So you've got some people that are saying, hey, we might just show up at the fight. So not sure exactly who all is going to be here this year.
Right. We do have a commitment from Matthew Saad Muhammad, the well-known light heavyweight champion. Back, he was making $5 to $10 million a fight when that was unheard of back in the 70s.
Right.
And so we're excited. We just got an email today that he's interested in coming out, and but there's a number of other celebrities. Frank Stallone called me from the LA airport a couple of days ago, and he said, "What's going on? Do you need anybody to fly out?" So it's great when you have that kind of support. These people are just purists. They love boxing. They love the club fight level, and you get a fight like the Hokas and PAL, and you get a couple thousand cheering people. It sounds like you're in a major stadium.
Right, and tickets are going fast. I know that they're on there now. So right now is a chance to get them. How does somebody get tickets before we get into it?
302-994-3040, 302-994-3040, and our new website.
Or wear your crowns, and they'll just let you right on there.
But what's great about it is we're also we're going to pay tribute that evening to the cops program, Concerns of Police Survivors. We've had over 50 Delaware cops killed in the line of duty since the existence of our police forces. So every fight, of course, you know, last time was our Delaware military. And so we're going to pay tribute to the cops program, and the most important thing also is the fact that we have some great fights.
Yeah, and on the card, I mean, everybody, if they don't know, Richie Stewart, heavyweight, that has gone down now to light heavyweight. Started out, I guess, at 235, wasn't it? Yeah, with boxing now, gotten down to 175. You feel good at that weight?
Yeah.
I saw you fight here last. You didn't have no problem with the guy. He put up a little bit of a fight with the distance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jake's tough.
Yeah, it was a good fight, dude. Though. And then you've got to be excited. I'll let you do the honors of your little nephew Mikey over here on the end, because you got to be excited. Another Tiberi, another generation coming into the fights, and you I guess you got a couple nephews that's out there.
Couple nephews, and nephew here, Mikey, is 2-0 as a pro, and he should do really well. He's I had the opportunity of going to Harrington. And he put on a great show. Boxing, punching, moving around. He stopped the guy, I guess, in the first round. And Mikey, and then he went up to Scranton and scored another big win. And it was interesting because the Pennsylvania Commission goes, I cannot believe it's in your bloodline. It's these Tiberis. He said, your nephew did so well. It just looked, he seemed to be so mature.
A lot of people are saying they see a lot of you when they see him fight. That's, you know, as far as the style and just getting in there.
Yeah, he's determined. He's got what I love about it is his work ethic. He's disciplined. He'll do really well. He'll go as far as he wants to go. It's his call. And the sport is my nephews have heard me say this, he'll make a lot of money and he'll do really well. My thing is about safety. You know, if you train right and live right, you can leave the sport healthy and prosperous. You could do well. And he's got the right work ethic and right attitude. I mean, he's getting the cardio training.
What's a
and the
day
proper
like,
technique.
Mike, for you?
Work, and then leave work to one gym, from one gym to the next gym.
Yeah. So people don't realize how much you know, when of course Richie's brother Mikey, no joke, Stewart on it with us, and I sit there and talk to him one day. It amazes me. People think, well, these guys just train and go fight. They got to make a living too. What do you do for a living, Mike?
I work for DOT for the state.
Yeah. So you're out there every day doing 9 to 5, and then go to the gym. I guess you got to get up early in the morning and do any running or anything. You get started.
Well, that's usually the first gym I go to, Pro Acceleration. He does all my fitness, all my running, and then we leave there and go to Ellesmere for boxing, for sparring and pads and everything.
What a day! What a day! What
It's your life.
Yeah, I'm telling you. And then, of course, I know Rich. You've been at it. How many years now, Rich?
I think this is the fourth or fifth.
Yeah, 4th or 5th, and you got you're at 14 and 4, I believe.
14, 4, and 2.
Yeah, and light. Now, as far as fighting the heavyweight, I don't know. Keith out there, you probably know better than anybody. Was that any of that heavyweight or? Yes. Yeah, so some of it heavyweight, some of it light heavyweight. Got a better shot at the light heavyweight because some heavyweights are getting awful big.
Right. Well, you know, it's interesting with both Rich and Mike. They're both entertaining fighters, and it's hard to find fighters that every single round they won't give you a break. And the Stewart boys are always that way. They fight hard every round, and as an opponent, that's never fun.
Well, they like the crowd. They get that. I've never seen
the adrenaline flow.
They like that. The crowd gets going for them, and they get going. I mean, they kind of gives them that second win. But I'm so excited because there's not the only 2 on the card. I mean, you've got to. Let's talk about the card. What all you got going?
All right. Well, Rich is our main event. We're excited to have our local as a main event, and his brother Mike. Actually, the last PAL card was the main event. And we also have Aaron Torres, and as the media keeps calling him, the heartthrob from the contender. And Mike Stewart and Aaron know each other well. And so Aaron Torres is going to be, he's going to fight a 6th-rounder on the card. We have Raul Williams, a really classy boxer. That's going to fight in the light heavyweight division. He's 5-1. And what's neat is the Archmere Academy coach, Kevin Tinsley, is going to be on the card. And so we're excited to have him. He's a great athlete, and we're excited to have him on the card. And Danny Biddle is going to be on the card, trained by the famous Willie Wise, who upset Cesar Chavez. So, and there are a lot of local guys. This is what I love about this card, at least 5 of the fighters from Delaware.
Yeah, and it's all for a good cause. That's what it's about, not only for the fighters and the fans, but to bring awareness to the COPS program once again.
Correct.
And PAL.
And the PAL, the new 5,000 square foot police athletic league that's going to be built in Newcastle. We'll right now, when that club is built, it's going to be 5,000 square feet, 2 rings. It's going to attract all the well-known fighters throughout the world because there's no big gym like this in the country.
Yeah, so you're excited about that. I know you've been working hard for that. Once again, to plug the fight, it's going to be
December This will be December 8th. It's going to be at the Hocassin Pal, and you could call 302-994-3040 for tickets.
You don't have to pay attention to her. She give me that count. I don't ever pay attention to her. We got to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this.
Thanks.
To find out more about the Tim Qualls Show and other Positive Promotion productions, then log on to our website at www.posprotv.com.